QuickEMR now offers an online scheduling feature through our scheduling portal, making it easier than ever for patients to book their appointments through QuickEMR. With this new capability, patients can create a secure account and schedule visits from the comfort of their home at any time of day. This not only saves time for patients, but also helps your practice streamline appointment management, reduce phone traffic, and improve overall patient satisfaction. The portal is user-friendly, intuitive, and designed to make scheduling quick and hassle-free for everyone. To begin, the first thing you will need to do is enable the scheduling portal. This is done by first navigating to Settings, Portal, Schedule Portal. Once there, check the box off for Enable the Schedule Portal. While on this page, you can also adjust your email message that goes out to the patients during their invite to the feature, as well as adjust pre-visit instructions. You may also adjust the minimum rescheduling hours, minimum booking hours, and the number of allowed appointments scheduled per week. Once everything is set to your practice needs, press the Submit button. Now that the schedule portal is enabled, you will need to set up your available time slot to dictate when the patient is able to book their online appointments. To do this, you will first need to navigate to Schedule, Templates. Choose the day that you would like to add your time slots for, and ensure that the correct providers and office hours are selected for that day. Start by selecting a time slot under a provider. This can be done by clicking and dragging your mouse for a specific duration, or simply double-click on the time needed. When the new window opens, change the selection from Block to Open. Then, make sure that the Allow Online Scheduling checkbox is selected. Verify that the provider is correct and the start and end times are accurate. Once complete, press the Save button. Repeat this step for every available time slot in which a patient is able to schedule their visit using the online scheduling portal. These time slots will repeat weekly based upon the slots created within this template. If the slot that is created is already booked by another patient, then that slot will not appear online for a patient to select. Another feature of these time slots is ease of use for your front office staff. If you navigate back to your schedule appointment book, you will see that those time slots also reflect on your schedule. To schedule a patient within a time slot, simply double-click on the available time. This will allow you to easily create the appointment within the already specified available opening. Now that the available time slots have been created, we can now send schedule portal invites to the patient for them to schedule their own appointments. To do this, simply navigate to a patient's case. Hover over the Actions button and click the Schedule portal. Once selected, a window will open. It'll give you 3 options to send the portal invite. You can copy the invite URL to paste in your own email credentials straight from QuickEMR, or have a patient directly scan a QR code on your tablet or device within the office. All 3 methods will result in the same portal to where they can begin creating an account. Once the patient opens the link, they will be prompted to create and register an account. The patient will need to input a valid email address and create a unique password, staying within the password requirements listed below. Once they hit Submit, a multi-factor authentication code will be sent to their email address, which they will utilize to verify their account. Once complete, they will be sent to the patient's scheduling portal dashboard. From here, the patient is able to schedule appointments, view upcoming appointments, view visit details, or reschedule an active booked appointment. The patient can also select the Account Information button, where they can adjust passwords, email addresses, or select other methods of multi-factor authentication through an authenticator application. If the patient clicks Pre-Visit Details, it will open a message that you, as the user, created in the Schedule portal settings back at the beginning of the video. This can be found again under Settings, Portal, Schedule Portal. This is where you would include any pre-visit instructions, such as to arrive early, office policies, what paperwork to bring, or what to wear to the scheduled visit. To schedule an appointment, the patient can select Schedule Appointments. The patient will then see an active list of open time slots dictated by the time slot template created in the previous steps. If another patient books a time slot, that time will disappear immediately from the scheduling portal, negating the possibility for double booking. To book the appointment, they will simply press the available time slot under the available provider. Once the time slot is selected, they will then be able to select which case they are scheduling for if they have multiple active cases and confirm the appointment by pressing the Submit button. If the patient is experiencing issues with accessing their schedule portal dashboard, there are a few things that the clinic can do to rectify these issues. If the patient is locked out or utilized the wrong email address, this can be resent on the Case Overview tab under Schedule Portal by pressing the Edit button. Once the correct email is entered, press the Save button. You can also press Reset Password to send a link to the patient's email address where they can then choose a new password. The patient can also reset this themselves by simply pressing the I Forgot My Password link located directly under the credentials on the patient login screen inside the Schedule portal. Like most other features within QuickEMR, there is a dedicated report to view statistics. This report can be run to show all patients that have scheduled an appointment using the scheduling portal. This can be found by navigating to Reports, Scheduling, Schedule Portal. Once there, enter the desired date range and any other search parameters that you would like to set. Then, press Get Results. A report will then generate that will show all patients that have scheduled an appointment using the scheduling portal.